That's unfortunately one of the things that's happening today. People look at one incident or one hadith or whatever, and they draw a whole conclusion. They don't look at the bigger picture. But when you look at the seerah, you look at the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, you see exactly how he dealt with people. And that's why you find some of the people who looked at the life of the Prophet ﷺ ignorantly, they didn't look at, they just looked at one thing, and they might have criticized him for doing it, because they didn't look at the whole picture. So Islam is that kind of comprehensive way that we have to look at it. We have to look at everything, we have to examine everything, and not just take one piece and build the whole concept on
I often kind of go through this thought experiment. Whenever someone does something annoying online or says something I disagree with, it's unfavorite. Imagine if they had social media in the time of the Prophet ﷺ. Imagine if they had like the Treaty of Hudaybiyah or something, and then people are commenting on it. How could they make a pact with the kuffar, and how could they send the Muslims? All that emotional rhetoric. How could they, stuff like betray the Muslims? If some Muslim is coming to you from the Quran, you send them back. SubhanAllah, how is this? How can this be done? Some of the Sahaba were genuinely emotional at the time, but they had the Prophet ﷺ to give. The emotions were contained. They were in that position. Now something like that happens. Maybe a Muslim or anyone, a leader, might do a deal with an evil person for a greater good or to avoid a greater harm. People just explode, saying, "Oh, this guy's a sellout. He's a this. He's that. He's the enemy of the Muslims." And I just think that imagine if that kind of sentiment, these kinds of tools were available to Prophet ﷺ's time, it would have. And some people did, criticize the Prophet ﷺ, and they were the people who, later on, for example, became the deviant kind of groups, and the famous story of the man who said, be just to the Prophet ﷺ.
That's true. That's true.
As though anyone else could be.
Unscripted.